Jury selection in the trial for Kevin Monahan continued today. Monahan is accused of shooting and killing Kaylin Gillis in April of last year.
Gillis was a passenger in a car that mistakenly drove up Monahan's driveway in Hebron looking for a friend's house. News 10's Skylar Eagle has the latest on the jury selection process and what to expect in this trial.
The judge, prosecution, and defense spending a second day screening through potential jurors and their conflicts. With serving in this case, the extended process is to be expected. Kaylin Gillis' death garnered national attention, coinciding with similar shootings in Missouri and Texas.
It always adds an additional element to it, especially in cases like this, where, again, not something exactly the same, but the Schoharie limo trial. It was notorious to find jurors who hadn't heard of the case because everybody's heard of the case.
Because of that attention, more people were called to court than usual. Attorney Ryan McCall says once the voir dire process begins, each side will work to root out potential biases and find jurors that can be impartial.
You're going to ask questions. Are you a gun owner? And if you're somebody, say you're on the defense, right? And somebody says, no, I'm not a gun owner. I don't believe in owning guns. I don't believe in using guns. At that point, if you're the defense, you're going to sit there and say, hey, listen, this might not be the best juror for us. On the opposite side of the coin, right, where say you're the prosecutor and your potential juror goes, I am a big stand your ground person, even though it doesn't have that codified under New York state law. And I believe people have the right to defend their property. That may make some bells come off for the prosecutor.
Kevin Monahan is charged with murder, reckless endangerment, and tampering with physical evidence in the shooting death of Kaylin Gillis. Monahan's attorneys, Arthur Frost and Kurt Mausert, have said in the past the gun was used in self-defense. But with no stand your ground law in New York state, that argument could prove difficult.
He's going to have the uphill climb of saying, where was the threat of deadly force? Now, my understanding is reading the case is it was night outside. You weren't able to see it. It was just a car pulling up the driveway. It's going to be very, very difficult for him to say, I thought they were going to cause me imminent threat of physical harm.
The jury selection process is expected to continue into Wednesday. We will have the latest on that on air and online. For now, reporting in Fort Edward, Skylar Eagle, News 10, ABC.
Now, no jurors have been selected yet. News 10 did gain access to those closed-door pre-screenings this afternoon. The court questioning nearly 400 jurors over the last 2 days. Judge Adam Michelini asked prospective jurors about their previous knowledge of this case. Other questions revolved around potential biases around the charges in connection to the potential witnesses. A number of jurors said that they would not be able to put aside their opinions on the case if chosen to serve on the jury.